Yo guys, what's going on? Kyle with the Car Guys. I'm joined by Justin Singh. You just top 4.
Yeah, top 4.
The 10K Invitational tournament. Congrats on that first off.
Yeah.
How was your tournament experience?
It was pretty good. This is my second big Invitational. Like I got 3rd place at the 25K.
I remember that too.
Yeah, and then now I just got I guess top 4 at the 10K. But yeah, this is my 6th top, all ARGs I guess. So I'll just keep bubbling day 2 in YCS. Just gotta work on that. Hopefully clinch it in Seattle I guess. But anyway, yeah.
What were your matchups?
Oh, matchups? Well, throughout the entire rounds of Swiss, I played foes in ABC for the first 7 rounds. In the last round, I just got bodied by a hero player. He just bodied me.
Oh, the guy who got first?
Yeah, the guy who got first.
Yeah, that dude was unreal.
He was a monster.
Yeah.
And he bricked against Matt game 3. Matt was like, Mark.
Bro,
I keep saying Matt. I don't know. I keep saying Matt. It just keeps going Matt. Anyway, but yeah, top 8. If you ran the numbers on that, I should have lost that 95% of the time. He's main decking Magical Springs, 3 of them, in Blue Eyes, which is already a bad matchup, and he got to go first. He just didn't open that well game 3, and he Magical Spring and had Emptiness, and then Emptiness stayed alive. So it was pretty cool. And then I lost to Pat in top 4 because he made the Pleiades play, bounced the combination, he had double Typhoon, and I couldn't do anything. I should have pushed the Maxi and made Infinity game 1, but I guess we learned. It was a misplay on my part, I guess. I don't know. I chose to play passively. But anyway.
What'd you play?
So I played Metalfoes, pure Metalfoes. Good foes, I guess. Yeah. So I played triple Bismugear, triple Steel Run, triple Silver, triple Gold Driver, triple Volt Flame. So I played as many foes as possible because you want to open at least 3. This one is by far one of my favorite ones because it's attracts Typhoon, right? So if you have another scale and you bait really well and they don't know the last card in your hand and you put a 1 scale down, they will always snipe the 1 scale, and then you could always just put the other scale because you usually put the second to last to get the plus of the fusion, but usually it just depends. So that's how you play around Typhoon with this deck. Again, you want to open at least 3 Metalfoes. My combo extenders, I just did 3 Eccentric, 3 Bambuku, Karen, Luster, and Malith, and Scout. I don't know. I literally changed it the day before the event. I was playing Ariadne the day before, and I literally changed it the day before. But I don't know, it worked out better because in my top 16 play against ABC, all I had was Infinity Pass. And it literally won me the game, but he had Twin Twisters. So if I had Ariadne, I guess I lost. I know, it's a toss-up. Luster is super important. I don't know why people are cutting it. It's it lets you extend your combos, get an extra 4 to make the fusion play, and you make Ignition in the mirror. You need that. 2 Maxi. This is my 41st and 42nd card. It's a good trap card if you go 2nd, and if you go 1st, even self, and you maxi them, you maxi off the rip against ABCs, because if you have the Karen play and they Thrasher you can still get the +1 off of it, even though if they could snap off the Karen. So it's really important to do that. 3 Summoners Art, consistency I guess, to get the Scout and to get Volt Flame when you need it. So this is the only reason why the cleave is slightly better in my opinion, because I want to see foes, because I usually make 2 Mithrils first turn, bounce a card with Mithril, and then keep the Fusion in Grace so I could get a free draw the next turn. Yeah. So I played 2 Painful. I wanted to play 3 because I said Vector for the mirror. It's just an instant win in the mirror. And then do 2 Quick Play. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what Billy says or anybody else. 2 Quick Play is broken. It's better than counter. I OTK'd the mirror match. He had Mithrilium, Orichalc, Bambuku, Gold Driver in 1 turn, and I went 2nd. And it's this card is just so much better than that because you can set it from your deck and you bounce it with Mithrilium, punch, and you go quickly fuse. And if you do fusion twice regularly and you have an Orichalc Mithrilium play, you can pop for free with the Orichalc, fuse, float, hit for 5k, and you basically win.
Yeah.
So it's super important. Also in the mirror match, I'll explain why you need 2 Orichalc because it comes out a lot in the mirror. 2 Desires because I just didn't want to banish my fusion and my combinations, and also I cut the 3rd one for an Emptiness, which actually comes up more. Shoutouts to Cody Cash, he convinced me to play Emptiness. I was taking a hiatus, I really hated that card, but it's whatever. I guess I played it. And the 1 fusion, obviously. I don't care about Retaliancy anymore because I play the Cleese, I could just negate the Retaliating. So now the issue now is Typhoon. My trap lineup was Triple Strike, Miss Ariadne though, but I don't care what anybody says, Barrier sucks this format compared to this card. So if I had to play between this and Barrier, this is Barrier only because it can out-establish cards. Let's say for example they have Spirit, Infinity, or anything like that. Strike outs those established cards, even going 2nd. So if you maxi versus an ABC player, they're usually going to let you get the +3. and then they're gonna do they're gonna end up with a Buster Suki.
Yeah.
So you're gonna let that go through, but then you're gonna have a bunch of Barracuda break through it, and then when they eventually go into another Buster, you can strike the Buster and out though. And this event they ruled that Alcus was in favor of Buster, so it actually comes up when they have the double Buster up hanger. So you can Alcus want to strike the other one. Versus like Barrier, it doesn't like actually stop the board because it will still have enough monsters to live for the next turn.
Of course.
Emptiness, it's free versus ABC if you break through the Buster because they usually don't have outs except Twins and Dark Hole Raigeki. So like if you do this, and against the mirror match it's really strong too. In combinations, I think this is one of the most important cards in the mirror match. The fact that you can able to get your guys out when they fuse as well is like super important, and the free plus off to get the scale you need is really important as well. So yeah, that's my trap lineup. So I chose not to play MST because my reasoning behind not playing MST was that I want to play 42 cards and I side deck a bunch of cards and I want to see my sides when I need them, right? But MST is a card that extends a combo if you open combinations, or it like I was like the only card you really want to hit is Emptiness because Mithril baits out your strikes and stuff, and Barrier they just chain it to MST anyway. So if you main MST, you already have a dead card in your opening hand. You have to dedicate more cards to your deck, and also it's only like a 6.75% chance they're gonna have the Emptiness game 1 because they have to win the Daryl and they have to go first with it. Yeah. And then you have like a 33% out because you play 3 Eccentrics, so it's like not even necessary to even do MST in the main.
Of course. That's extra inside. Or side extra.
Extra, then 3 Mithril. She's God, because I usually always make 2 first turn to get the +1 for the fusion next turn. 2 Aura Calc. Oh, I love just doing this in the mirror. Like, they usually Alka hits the first one, and then I make a Mithril, bounce the Alka hits under it, and then I would fuse into the second one, and then attack the Alkis for 56, because they can't take again, and it's just a dead Alkis when they bait out the quick play fusion. 2 Alkahis. It actually came up because they rolled in terms of the Alkahis favorite versus Buster this event. I don't know, they keep switching that rule. I feel like they need to make up their mind. But it actually, for me, it comes up most importantly versus water, although I didn't get to play any, because you could take the Neptibus and you do the second one to take the Bahamut Shark if they have instant fusion. So it comes up a lot versus that. What on Avante? I wish I played the Rendell, because like you can make the Rendell with him, and if you have a dead Monolith with a Scout, so it comes up like a little bit, and in case you banish one of them off of Desires, so it makes your like, it makes like a rank 5 not dead completely, but it wasn't too necessary. Ignister is super important in the mirror match because I could hit a scale and shuffle back the Bismaker because you don't want to give them the plus off of it. And like I don't know why people cut Luster. Luster is just too good of a card, like really. The Infinity Package because Klee. I would say Azure Eyes and Crystal. Out to generic stuff and to Bismagear and to combinations, and Break Sword to combo extend by hitting you in combinations into out problems. So it's like a pretty generic extra deck. Let's see. Side deck. Side deck was pretty strong for this event, I think. I did double Denko Sekka. I didn't get to play against any Palios. I don't even know if Jinzo is better or not. The double Lava Golem because heroes are scary, like very scary with Totally and Dark Claw. And it's also has Blue Eyes like pretty well, so I have to make Infinity Spirit. And then this card was like so spicy, but I never actually needed it because I usually 2-0'd the mirrors I played, and I never I never sided in because like they would always go first, and I never sided if I go first. I sided in my triple Typhoon if I go first. But the reason why this card is so good in the mirror, you can painful search it, so it's a searchable floodgate in the mirror. If you draw off your fusion after you shuffle, you can scale it down, and now it's like a free floodgate. Also, if I open it, I can like normal it, fuse it away, pen it back out, use Mithril, bounce it to hand, and then scale it afterwards. So that's pretty strong too. So now you have all these floodgate combos with this card. So this is why this is so much better in the mirror match. Spells, 2 Cosmic Cyclone, better than MST. MST is only good for 2 purposes, but this is better because I can snipe their combinations, their fusion, and other stuff in Paleo matchup is better too. 2 System Down, and Dark Claw Raigeki. I'm afraid of Bandy's Fiend and Dark Claw. So I decided to do 2-2 instead of 3-1 because I wasn't really that scared of ABCs. I felt like the deck it's pretty fragile unless it makes Buster. So it's like I'm not too scared of it. So then Trap lineup was 3 Typhoons. I borrowed one from a friend, so I didn't have my third one, so I gave it back to him. It was Larry. But yeah, 3 Typhoons in the mirror. If you just open it going second, you pretty much win if you know when to hit it. So yeah.
Well, any shout outs you want to give?
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to my current sponsor, the gathering site, Cincinnati Hire, cool store. Shout out to the Wise Guys chat admin, they helped there a lot. Stuff to help me know which cards to play at certain times. Shout out to my other chat too, the roundtable. I do a lot of theorying and running numbers. I'm a stats kind of guy, I guess, so I like to know what to play and how to play stuff. Shout out to Isabella Sierra Martinez and Larry Musgrove for convincing me to play the Klee engine or Ariadne right before the event, because it turned out it was slightly better.
A little bit.
Just a little bit, okay? Just a little bit better.
Slightly.
Okay. You're looking at Hero Guy bricks. Anyway, and shout out to my locals +1 gaming. Good testing place as well. So, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Awesome. Hey, congrats on getting to the top.
Alright.
We'll see you again, right?
Alright, yeah.
100%.
Alright.
Congrats, bro.